All
There you go.
right.
You
There
got
you
it.
go.
Okay. Good afternoon and welcome. Um, my name is Coach Smile, and it's indeed a pleasure. We're going to be doing an overview of the Anjuli opportunity slash WeR1. But what I'd like to do is I want to back up for a minute while we give time for a few others to join. And I was blessed to have Mary and Elaine on. We had like 10 people on last night, and I showed a mechanism, a process. If I have one skill, it's organizing and working with what we have to work with. And so uh, I got the impression that we went from a network marketing payout structure to an affiliate structure. And so the affiliate structure has certain pluses and certain minuses. And the affiliate structure, uh, different companies pay differently. Uh, when we look at it, we still have Anjali, and that's why I do um, qualify on my ordership because I can buy products there and market it. In fact, day before yesterday, um, Dr. Virgil on his own told me that he had purchased something like $900 for his month, and he didn't realize he had not done his ordership. And on the last day, he did it. And so why I do it is because I buy in bulk. I buy these in 12 packs because on the what I'm going to show you today uh, on the WeR1, it's listed at 53 or $54, which is still a heck of a bargain, but it's what you do, you know. Um, I started to make a joke, and I won't do that. But it's what you do. So call a woman a cat. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, you knew where I was going. Okay, so it's what we do. So you still have that process you can work, or you can very well work the way I want. And so what I did was I came up with a fundraising process that I've been using for some time. In fact, I've done as much as 100,000 in a week with coffee using prosperity drives, but it's just unique. And combine that experience with the experience of what we have today. And so when you have an opportunity, I spoke to a young man today and I signed him up, and he said, Coach, this is the first time I've ever joined you, and you've never asked me for any money. He said, Are you okay? And I go, what is the potential? How many people could you sign up to work an opportunity with no money? He goes, my word. And I value his opinion because his primary business, um, it's a product that costs $3,000, but he's got an organization of over 250,000 people in that opportunity. And so when I showed him that we have got an opportunity where you can sit down with an organization. You can sit with a charity and talk about 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, $1 million in a year, of which you will get half. It changes the whole structure of the conversation. And so I took time and I was able to go through that step by step with Elaine. Not only did I do that, I did that with Mary. Then I showed them that it wasn't a standalone, because there we had, I've got emails that I've done for various categories. Not only emails, but I've got SMSs. And a year ago, I didn't know what an SMS is. All right. And married to that is you've got telephone scripts. So since we are who we are, Mary, you want to share what you got from what I showed you today, because you've been with me twice now, and then Elaine, and then we'll just kick into the overview.
Well, what I got from today is that all of us will be making money if you share. If you share your link, say if you share it with 20 people and that 20 people bring on 5 people, and I think it's an amazing platform that coach has put together. You just have to understand it, and once you understand it, you'll be making money just like the organization will be making money. Everybody will be getting paid, so that no one would be left out. No one you couldn't say, well, you making all the money. I'm not making anything, but we're all gonna be making money. That was my understanding.
That's the beauty of it. And there's 3 campaigns that we do. So you could do all 3. If you want to stick with just the one to stay copper, you got the outline for that. It shows the wave. You can break it down so that they can actually see how the organization is making money, how they're making money. And as Mary said, that's the beauty of it, that everybody is all of the donors, everyone is making money in doing it. So
It
it's
can't get no better than that.
no.
And let me say how easy it is. I was at the AT&T store today. I traded my 12 in last week, and I was there to get all my confirmation and all that stuff. And so I wanted to help putting the little protective piece on the face of the phone. And the guy that did it, as he picked up my phone, I said, by the way, do you know what that is on the back of my phone? He says, it's a piece of metal. I said, yeah, that's copper. Do you know what the healing power of copper is? He said, well, I've heard about it. I said, what'd you hear? Said, well, it's supposed to be something that really heals. I said, okay, let me fill in the blanks for you. Mm-hmm. You know, the ancient Greeks even had water in copper urns because of the purifying power of copper. That little patch, a 15-inch radius, is going to be disinfected. What's the biggest carrier of germs that's in the household? That phone. Now, every time I use that phone, I'm disinfecting my hands, and I'm not putting toxins into my hand from alcohol sprays or any of these other things. He said, my God, where did you get that? I said, let me have your contact information. I'm going to send you information about that. You can get it from me. But you're going to want to see the video about this, because I think you're going to want to share this with other people. Based on the enthusiasm I see that you've got here, you're right. Give me that information.
Thank you. So it's a complete package that we've put together. Okay, so let me move into, this is my first time, so I'm going to get ready to rock and roll. So this is our opportunity.
Yeah.
My way.
How many times you use that line? I just want to know that before you get
Yeah,
started.
right.
And
let's
so
play
it
the
is.
music. Play the music my way.
Okay. So again, my name is Coach Smile, and I welcome you and your guests. You're in for a phenomenal ride. Anjuli, it's a relatively new opportunity, but the products are absolutely fantastic. And so Anjali has joined forces with WeR1 Business. And the thing that I want to point out here is relief is now available. Relief is now available.
Okay.
This was the product that really launched the company. It has been an incredible opportunity. It has had some unbelievable testimonials. And so what we do, and this moved by itself, so I don't know what I did, but Ayurveda. And Ayurveda, what impressed me about Ayurveda is because it's been written about in Discovery, Fox, LA Times, Newsweek. But what rocked my world the most was understanding that I've never marketed a product in the last 50 to 60 years that, oh God, boy, talk about a partner calling at the wrong time. Sandra, I'm doing a presentation, so I'll call you back. Okay, good. Mary, Mary and Sandra probably checking to see how much volume you did last month. Oh, this is being recorded. I better watch what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back on track here, I've been marketing for the last 50, 60 years, and I've never had an opportunity or a product that you can go to PubMed and find over 1 million studies. That's how strong this is. And I feel that once this message gets out, it will be absolutely incredible. But that's the opportunity you and I have. And so this is our product line. And so we've got a huge product line. Most companies starting out will start out with 1, 2 products. We have absolutely no excuse because we have an entire line, which is developed and divided into collections. So the first collection
David,
is
David,
water.
David, can I say something? If everybody go on mute, we wouldn't get that feedback, guys.
That's why I didn't want to. Yeah, please, everybody go on mute. And I should have assigned somebody just to let people in or mute people. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about now. Okay, yes, so the entire product line is developed into collections. And so the collection that hit me the most, all of them hit me, but for different reasons, was the water. Because I've got Michael on here, and I'd been with a water company. I had achieved a very high position in that water company. But the challenge is that the product was $2,500. I think I sold my unit to Michael for either $2,000 because I paid $2,500. Okay. And so here you've got a product. I think the challenge, though, is that we get into something and we go based on my self-image of myself, I sell one bottle. How much is a bottle? A bottle is $64. No, what we need to do is look at it as a business. And what I did was I bought an entire line, meaning I bought the bottle, I bought the pitcher, and I bought the straw. And so when we are marketing, what we need to do is give the customer the entire opportunity to get a hold of the entire system. And this system, for under $250, will do what that $3,000 system can't do. Because it not only makes the water alkaline, that other system that I marketed successfully keeps the water alkaline for 3 to 7 days. Our system here keeps it for over 3 months. Unbelievable. And so that system, which is a good system, just keeps it alkaline. What I did not realize was that I was drinking dirty alkaline water, because this cleans the water. It takes out 99.9% of all the contaminants. This is the same technology used when they shoot somebody from the Earth to the space station. Understand that when the rocket goes up, they can't take water with them. They got to take what's in their body. That's how good this is. And so what we need to do, what I should have done, is teach people how to sell this in 2s and in 3s. I never mentioned the power of the straw. We got kids. Miss Lena is on the line, a teacher for over 20 years. How much kids buy water and the water bottles? Here with a straw, the kid can put their name on it. And when I started marketing this, I had the mothers put the names on the straw because they have got 2, 3 kids. And so that can last a year, 2 years. And the kid can go to any fountain and get water. That's how great this is. Next is the NutriVeda pack. And that's an entire line. And that pack is what has been put into the WeR1. And that's just the beginning. But whoa, 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 the fitness pack. And so the fitness pack, how many people there are that play basketball, tennis, just walkers like myself. But this, there's nothing like this patch. This patch has CBD isolate. And so it is absolutely incredible. And so, was there somebody who was going to talk about the patch?
That was me, Coach.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I don't know if everybody know, but I love being outside working in my flower beds. And sometimes when I work too long and too hard, I get muscle strain. And that's where the patches come in. I use the extreme patch with the lidocaine because that's the only thing that will help me when I get a muscle strain in my shoulders. And I also use the relief when after I come in from outside, take a shower, put on my patches and take my relief and lay down on the couch to watch TV. Before I know it, I'm asleep. But when I wake up, the pain is gone.
Michael, have you ever used this patch?
Never. I've used it, and the one thing I want to emphasize or add to is the nanoparticle, because there's all kinds of CBD, full spectrum, isolate, whatever, that comes in salves or liquids or whatever that goes on. And the particle size of the medicine, if you will, or the ointment, you could 2 or 3 days later, you still have it on the outside of your skin. When you put any of those patches on there in 10, 15 minutes, you have the CBD isolate in your blood vessels, in your system, and with the lidocaine on, you put it on where the pain is, and it gets it. And I had a fall where I gave myself a concussion, cracked 3 vertebrae in my neck, and I used those patches and the relief. And the relief I'd always been taken as a maintenance deal. But with that much pain going on in my body, the doctor that consulted to Anjuli at the time said, when you have a lot of pain going on, you need to use that the relief 6, 7 times a day. And what was amazing was I really screwed up my 77-year-old body at the time, and yet I had very little pain, and I really was back to normal within 3 weeks. So yeah, I use that stuff. I have that stuff stocked up. Anytime I get it, I put it on. People are tired of it when they start complaining about a back pain and knee pain and shoulder pain. I say, hey, I got something for you. Try this. And the combination of the two is a combination that there's nobody has anything like that for relieving pain. And there are all kinds of testimonials.
Thank you. So bottom line is we have an incredible line that nobody's talking about. This is what I was talking about with the whole package, you know? And so all these products are connected to chakras. It's incredible because with the NutriVeda line, we have scientific white papers, research. We got people out selling stuff from different companies that there is no white papers. In fact, this is the first time I've ever heard about white papers. Okay, I've never sold anything that had this much documentation. Certificate of analysis. Maybe that's the problem. We're too qualified. We got too much stuff happening. But this, the defense and the vitality, I mean, it's absolutely incredible what we have. And so here is the products we have in terms of the defense, in terms of the vitality. I mean, I got ministers standing up talking about, I went to church as I do now every Sunday. Thank you, Elaine. But I mean, I dropped money in the collection plate, and I tell you what, it wasn't no $50. Okay, I gave. But after Bishop spoke about vitality, I went to the back of the car, and every man in that place was asking me about vitality. I mean, I said, I should go to a different church every Sunday because this product actually works. Probiotic, you know? And is there anybody that would like to talk about the probiotic? Because I take this, I take 2 a day. I take one before I go to bed, and I take one in the morning because my first meal is not until 10 or 11 o'clock, and I get up at 4:30 in the morning. And this product has changed my life. Anybody here would like to talk on the probiotic?
But I love the probiotic.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna add it to the morning. I haven't taken it in the morning, but I love taking it in the evening. I love starting my day. It helps the process. It does help with I have experience helping with the lactose intolerant symptoms. Um, it also helps to take away any congestion and mucus that forms with the when you do eat any products that have lactose or that have milk in it, because my body doesn't like it anymore. And it just helps you to get rid of that stuff in the morning. You get up and you go. I love to start my day much lighter, and that is one thing that the probiotics have not missed. Um, in addition to improving your brain gut health, what they say the second brain is in our tummy. Well, definitely. I like to start with my day clear, and definitely probiotics help to do that.
This must run in the family because I tell you what, Dr. Janner, and she's Stanford trained, but she told me that after 7 days, what this product has done for her, and she's educated, right? I'm C student, but I mean, it's just incredible. I say, just try it. If you're gonna do it in the morning, I'm up early, so it's several hours before I have my first meal. But this has done an incredible job for me. And so glucoslim, the relief. And for the relief, I'm gonna shut up.
Well, Coach, the glucose slim, I don't know if someone's gonna talk to, but the probiotics together with the glucose slim, and the ACV trim, they really are helping me to be lighter and quicker and trimmer. Definitely. Definitely.
Absolutely. These products are incredible. I can't, my volume went from 150,000 to like nothing. And it's all the products haven't changed. The opportunity has gotten better. But let me shut up because my girlfriend is going
Okay,
to talk about
I'm
relief.
going to talk about the relief because the relief really, that was one of the first products. That's it was Thermel. And I was introduced to that because I hurt my Achilles tendon. And that relief had relieved the pain. I was going all over the place with that boot on my foot. I had tennis elbow, carpal tunnel. Relief helped me with that. And when I first started taking it, I was coughing up all of this mucus and phlegm that the relief was getting the information out of my body. Now, I must admit, they changed the taste, the flavor of the relief because the Thermel had a pina colada taste when it first came out. And I stopped taking it. Now, if y'all remember, it was maybe a month or a month and a half ago when Marvin had mentioned about his daughter being diagnosed with an autoimmune deficiency. A week or two after he made that announcement, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune deficiency. I truly believe if I would not have stopped taking my relief, that would have never have happened because now they're checking to see the inflammation, how much inflammation I have in my body. I was so happy when they said that relief is back because you could believe I'm going to buy me a 4-pack right away of the relief. I'm going to start taking my relief back to maybe 6 times a day. I go to the doctor for blood work on the 12th to see how much inflammation is in my body. So I'm going to give y'all a study report on me with the relief. Do not stop taking the relief. This is something, body maintenance, and what Michael was saying, you know, like I took my relief religiously, and it got rid of the inflammation. I don't have any more arthritis pains in my knees. I don't have the tennis elbow. I haven't felt that anymore. My carpal tunnel might flare up, and I will put on the K-tape on my arm for that. But the relief had helped me to eliminate a lot of stuff. And by stop taking it, I really and truly believe I hurt myself. And so I will never stop taking it again. And as I said, I'm going to give you all a report on my progress so you can know.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I had Kim here, she's up in some mountains in Utah. I mean, having somebody be blind for 16 years, she can't stop driving now. She drives from Florida to Utah to back and forth, and just this one relief. My first person that I ever brought into this was Chris Johnson, and he took one relief. I was talking about the vitality, and he wasn't listening. He said, "My finger, Miss Linda, is working." He had so much pain. Once he got his finger to work, he asked, "Is my finger going to work all the time without pain?" That was it. So these products are incredible. And so the tranquility.
I would like to say something too with the tranquility. Y'all heard me talk about the tranquility because of how that helps to take that anxiety off of you and whatnot. So you're not all anxious and jittery and yelling and screaming. You are relaxed and you're calm and you're mentally focused. And I wanted to also mention about how it do not make you sleepy. I take it every night so that when I do go to sleep, because it helps me with my breathing. And I had spoke with y'all before about how my breathing will stop with the CPAP machine. If I do not take it, my breathing stops 9 times per hour. When I do take it, my breathing stops between 1 to 2 times per hour. So this helps me. And like I said, I take it in the morning so I don't be edgy and cranky or whatever. It keeps me calm and I function throughout the day without getting sleepy. I take it at night because it helps me to relax. My mind is not racing with 1,001 thoughts at the time when you lay down to go to sleep. And it's also a good defense also with the body, because people who suffer with headaches, mental cramps and whatnot, tranquility also helps you with that. Okay.
So tranquility, if you've got teenagers, between tranquility and the relief at different times of the month, you're going to see your volume go up. I relate everything to volume, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The glow, great.
But don't skip the renew, coach. Don't skip the renew. The renew. You gotta go back because renew. That's I mean everybody need to have that because that is groundbreaking. Oh, okay. So I've talked with y'all about how I had constant ringing in my ears, and I've taken the renew. No ringing in my ears. It helped my eyes with my eye pressure. It support that the DNA repair. I really truly believe that it support that. It helps with your memory because I had one of the mothers of the church who was say I'm having trouble remembering. I said, here, take some renew. And she said, you know that thing works. So it helps you with your memory. So please don't skip the renew. Look up, and you want to know what that NMN is? Look it up. Look up telomeres. Look up the NAD. Look that stuff up. So you can see how powerful this Renew is. If you ain't taking nothing else, you need to be taking that Renew.
I agree with you on that one, Elaine, because have you ever gotten up and going to a room to get something? By the time you get to the room, you done forgot what you went in there to get. And since I started using the Renew, I don't have those episodes anymore.
All right.
This is hot. This is hot. This is hot.
So you're missing, you're forgetting.
So the ambrosia is just absolutely incredible. So basically, what we've got with this new platform, they talk about multi. I mean, the combination between social, direct sales, e-learning, alternative, well, by having different brands, you can get people involved. And the mere process of that young man said to me today, he said, Coach, you ain't never talked to me about anything that I don't have to drop my credit card. He said, I'm ready to go because it's a matter of just getting involved. Now, we talked about campaigns. So look at this. For getting started with $68.37. The payout, and that might have discouraged some people, is $9.57. Somebody asked me this evening, why is it that way? And I said, I don't know. I know that when I want to go, I didn't mention any names. I said, I don't know, but when I want some light, I know to go to the switch and turn the light on. I flip the switch. So I just come up with systems. But look, what if you had a legitimate system that you could go sit with any organization in your city, in your state, in the United States and say, I have a mechanism where I could raise $10,000, I can raise $20,000, I can raise $1 million for you. And based on my self-esteem, based on my personal initiative, based on my definiteness of purpose, and these are all things we talk on every single day, Monday through Friday. But based on 2-3 years, it's in us. And if you give me 15 minutes, I could share that with you. So basically, we're talking about Stay Well Copper. And I can show you a 2-minute Channel 7 presentation on that. And so basically, what we're looking at in church, we had 250 or more people, but who was counting? I was. I started to ask Bishop what was his take. But anyway, with an organization of 20, that all they did was refer out to 12 people, who referred out to 8 people, who referred out to 5, who referred out to 5. But if it took you 90 days, 6 months, or a year to raise $956,000, do we have a basis of a conversation for 15 minutes? I'd say yes. It's how many conversations can you do in a day? Campaign number 2, I chose 1, ambrosia. Why? Because in the last 2 hours, I've had 5 ambrosias. I had to move the thing off my desk. It is great, but you bring in 15 people on campaign number 2 out of these 20 that are committed donors that are going to be making money. Now they run the organization, the charity earns $2,000 a month. You're going to be picking up half of that. Same thing with weight loss, the limitless stack. And so that's the trifecta. It is absolutely amazing. And here we can sit down and show somebody the different waves, exactly how they go about earning money. But look at this. Campaign 1, stay well, and we've got a wrap. So the bottom line is somebody can do 1 campaign, 2 campaigns, or 3 campaigns. After campaigns 2 and 3, the charities could be pulling in $9,000 a month. This is more money than we were earning with all the dollars with Anjuli. And this is simpler. Okay? And you still have the Anjuli opportunity. The challenge is we have not decided to work. So if you want to run the Anjuli, you can run the Anjuli. If you want to do this, guess what? There's nobody doing this. And Miss Lena, I'm in the process of putting this in Spanish. So here, I can intelligently sit down with you and show you by running with a charity 1, 2, and 3. We raise over $1 million. It would mean, Michael, over $500,000 to you. And so that's the opportunity. And so you still have the building process with Anjuli. And so I'm here to say this is financial peace and it's a building process. Is it easy? I have never earned 100,000 easy. I've always had to go to work. I've always had to work. And so it's your commitment. But when I have the opportunity to sit down and talk to somebody about an opportunity where I can bring in, oh, Dr. Janet just joined us. Dr. Janet, you were with me by when I spoke to Mr. Tim Washington. Was it Saturday?
I don't remember what day it was.
Okay. Why don't you
But
tell the
yes,
group,
yes.
why don't you tell the group your observation? First of all, tell them about Tim, what he does.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can do this justice because what he does is complicated. But Mr. Washington is working with an organization that is collaborating with several companies that support smart cities. And smart cities are a new tech idea that the example that he gave us is that they're
The marriage.
developing glass for buildings so that they can build the buildings with this glass, and the glass provides solar power for the building. It's kind of built into the glass already. And that was just one example of the things that his company does. And he is an e-commerce specialist and a whole lot of other technical things.
I made the mistake to ask him a question.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
Don't ask a question if you don't want the answer. His answer was illuminating but really confusing. However, he made a point to thank Coach for his mentoring because he worked under Coach many, many years ago. And he couldn't wait to hear about this new opportunity. So once I stopped asking technical questions that I couldn't understand, and Coach started explaining the plan, he was all ears. And so that relationship that you all had however many years ago, it was, you all just picked it up right where you left off. And he's also connected to some fundraising, so it worked out very well.
So thank you very much. So what I'm saying is always take somebody along with you too. Okay? Elaine, when you go, take me. Take somebody with you. Go recruit somebody. Take them with you.
Okay.
Because if you got somebody looking, you're going to excel. But I was able to talk to him about an extra 500,000 between now and year's end. And so he was very open to that. And why he was open to that is because it's what he does. If you've got a joint venture with Marriott Corporation with what you're doing, you're accustomed to making money. And so what we have got to do, and that's why in the mornings it's so very important to what we do, is that I am working on my self-initiative every day. I am working on myself every day because it starts with me. But what we have is a plan that we can sit down and go talk to somebody about bringing in $10,000 to their organization. If you bring 10,000 in, you're going to make 5,000. If you bring 5,000 in, you're going to make 2,500. But by Anjuli, I never thought of bringing in $1 million, and earning what? 500,000. So I'm saying the opportunity is wide open. I honor and bless you guys for being here. And I went over by 9 minutes. I apologize for that. But I think the message here is that we can do great things. Now, whether we commit ourselves to it is another thing, but I'm of the firm belief that we can make a lot of great things happen. And with that, is there anyone who'd like to share anything before we end? But that's our opportunity. That's my opportunity, my way.
First time, right?
Michael.
Well, I'm gonna put a ribbon on what you said. One part there, Coach, of what you've developed scripts, you've developed emails, SMSs, telephone, all this practice, 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 and it becomes who and what we are. But the most important part is it's a system. And kudos and hoorah.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so
God bless. Namaste.
namaste. Thank you.
Great job, Coach.
Oh, thank you, young lady. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Bye,
I
everyone.
gotta stop the how do I stop this thing now? Oh, I go back here.
Yeah.
The recording, right?
Yeah.
Somebody help me. How do I stop the recording? I don't want to lose. Oh yeah, just hit stop.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.